So there was 10 minutes at my reunion, free of charge.
Oh, you can't beat
A
that.
ringside seat.
So you crashed it.
I did crash it.
And that didn't go over well with someone.
Yeah, apparently someone was making naughty comments on our YouTube. I wasn't going to strike up a flame war over these postings, but I think it was the daughter of one of the planners who was getting back and saying it was bad that we were crashing and making fun of our reunion.
Did we make fun of it?
I always suggested that we don't have loud bands when you want to talk to people. I don't think that's out of the ordinary.
No, I don't either. I think that's a fine critique. It's more of a critique.
It's a critique.
Saying, you know, they got a good band. No
It's a
question
good
about
band.
that. They got a good venue.
Yeah.
No question about that. But if you want to talk to someone, you can't do it when, you know, music is playing loud in your ear. And as you witnessed, the music started and everyone left. What were the refrigerators thinking? Do we suck? As soon as we start playing, people vacate the area. But
I mean, I wouldn't mind paying $65 to see some of our old friends from high school, but I ain't paying $65 to see the refrigerators when I could see them the next week at Trick Shots where they were playing for about $5.
I understand.
Right.
But social networking on the computer is pretty much, you know, that's all you need these days. You don't have to go to the reunions. Social network.
Yeah, I think
reconnect with your people.
It looked like from the pictures I saw about half of the amount of people from the 20-year. I think you can chat with people on Facebook now. It's done away with reunions.
Right.
I'm sorry we won't have that 40th and 50th reunion unless Laura Markham is still around to plan them. Hey, we got it. Let's get a few minutes of the Clampetts in.
Let's do that, Ed.
We saw it on the Christmas show.
Yes, Granny rolling cigarettes.
This is what
Wrapping them up.
I bought this at Big Lots on my trip. You could put the setting on. Now, I remember the opening cut very quick, and this is the reason why on these older shows, because they snuck in a little ad right after the opening.
The chair's rocking.
You never saw this on the reruns.
No.
The Clampetts driving by.
Oh, man.
They were pushing those cigarettes like...
This is at the intro of the show.
That was the intro of the show.
Every week.
Yeah.
Wow.
There were a few Kellogg's trucks going by in a few weeks.
So that was the sponsor.
That was the sponsor, but...
Any different than a James Bond film when they just show all these... oh, my God.
Now,
is this part of the show or is this a commercial?
That's funny. It's a commercial, but they tie it in with the plot of the show. They're coming back from their hootenanny they went to during the show. And I'll tell you, Buddy Epson looks like he was enjoying it.
Smooth.
It seemed to be like Buddy was doing most of the smoking.
Yeah, that looks a little suggestive.
And there's another one if you want to. Oh, this is at the end of the show.
Oh boy.
This you would see a lot though.
It's
brought to you by this. But look at this blatant advertising.
Okay, this is them saying goodbye. Oh. That doesn't show up on your rerun.
No.
You see that?
No.
When's she gonna hold her wrist? And she waves. Doesn't she grab the wrist because it's getting a little too much for her? 1963 ad.
Right.
Wow. Oh, there he is. Is this a commercial too?
Yeah, well, there's one more after this. Maybe we'll save it for next time.
That's a nice refrigerator they got back there. Isn't that?
Are we hearing Granny? Yeah.
When your Uncle Jed's smoking a Winston.
Oh, are you greening that boy?
No, I ain't. When the smoke goes straight
Are
up.
those cupboards or just an enormous refrigerator?
It looks
back
like
there?
two put together.
It does.
Like the smoke is doing from that Winston.
Granny can predict the weather by the smoke from the cigarette.
And he's predicting that his career is over after this series.
Oh, that's what you call Winston filtered blend tobacco. Best makings of it.
Rain or shine, Winston sure smells good.
And it tastes good too, Granny. Yes, sir.
Yee, doggies.
All that tar nicotine going in my lungs. Yet he still lived to be about 93 years old.
Right. I think there's 2 more if we want to see some more of those next time.
Okay.
Let me just get up as we don't have a matinee lady here.
No.
Because we offended them with our cleavage talk.
I think we pretty much offend everybody.
We do.
We got to her. We finally got to her.
Sooner or later.
Yep. So this is the poster pairs game?
Yes.
Or is it called picture pairs? Poster pairs, right?
Poster pairs.
Where we have people written in, they send in 2 numbers, and if you turn them around and they match, 2 free movie tickets. But what are we going to do with these, Ed? After this show, or the next show, we're starting all over.
Right.
These will be gone.
Right.
You must send in again. Again. So let me pick one out.
You pick one.
It's legit. You don't have to hold on to
No.
the
We'll
to the
be
job.
holding auditions for our new matinee lady in the new
Will
year.
we?
Yes.
I can't wait for that. Clothing optional.
Right.
Gary
Oh, Gary.
has
our
no
old-
last name.
No.
Or whatever his name is on it's 2 and 4, Ed.
Right.
2 and 4. And what do we have for number 2?
That's Bride of Frankenstein again.
Frankenstein.
Can I have a new popper? Because we exploded them
You
last
can.
time.
Here's your popper.
At the
Ed.
end of the year.
We ended the year with a win. We'd like,
Right.
and it would be the same movie if this is a win. Number 4, Ed.
Okay. Let's see if it's lucky. Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh.
Oh. That sounds like
Is
the end
that
of the
Pink
Pink
Panther?
Panther theme. Is that what it is?
Sounds like it.
Play that again. Okay, can you do it? It's probably on tape.
Let's get it nice and loud. I want to hear it. I don't know. Could
It
be.
sounds like the end of the
Could be Pink Panther.
Pink Panther.
So we had no match, Ed.
No match.
That's a shame. And no heat down here.
Who needs heat
I do.
or snow in the winter?
Oh, I'd rather have the snow than the ice.
Right. How's your wound healing?
It's still a gaping hole in my arm.
I've never seen a wound with a gaping hole where you could see down inside like a pocket almost. It was like a marsupial pocket. Never seen that.
Well, nothing's popped out there, so I guess it's all right.
Oh, the address, yes.
What's our address, Ed?
We gotta hawk our address more so we get the entries in. We're gonna.
Write in, everyone, anyone watching this, whether it's during the week, it's late, just send in your email, your what is it? Your entry.
Your entry.
To this email address right here.
2 numbers.
And it'll be good for how long is it good for? The whole year.
All year.
Just send it in. And send in as many times as you want, right?
Yes. And if you have Regal Theaters in Las Vegas, you feel free to enter from Las Vegas.
Great, Mr. Oliver.
Right.
And we can send them to you. Because it's not coming out of my pocket.
The budget is held at 10 tickets this year.
Is it?
So after that, there will be no more entries.
Send in and win, because we like to have our people enjoy the film.
We like those free screenings we used to have too, but that's gone the way of the budget when they closed the Syracuse office down of Allied Advertising. We lost our passes.
I got nothing else to say.
You don't. You had such
We
a
have a minute.
touching ending at the end of the last show.
Right, that's for the new year.
the new year. Now that we're 4 days in.
No! I still wish good fortune
You
upon
do, yes.
all. I just, we don't want to say it every show. It just loses its punch.
Yeah.
I hope everyone is well and finding the new year, albeit only 4 days in, satisfying so far.
Yeah, 2011.
That's right.
That sounds weird.
We'll be turning 40 this year.
We will. This year was our 40th. Of course, we had
Despite our 30th.
our 30th reunion we had. All right, we'll see you next time, everybody.